and welcome to our first edition of Monthly Dose of St. Joe's. Let's check in and see what's been happening at our school lately. Hi, Miss Ward.
Hi.
So I want to ask you a few questions about Riverwatch.
Okay.
What is Riverwatch? What is it?
Riverwatch is a chance for students to get out in the river
Mm-hmm.
and check things out and test for different things that we report to the state. And so this group was getting ready to do dissolved oxygen. Another group is testing for pH. Another group is testing the air temperature and the water temperature. And then finally, one more group will test for conductivity of the river.
Wow, that's really cool. So where does all this information go?
This information goes to the state. Actually, it goes to what we call Adopt a Stream, and it's public record. And you can go and see all of our records that we have submitted to Adopt a Stream over the last 4 or 5 years that we've been collecting our data on the state website.
Wow. What are you doing right now, Max? What are you guys testing?
Right now, we're waiting until it turns straw yellow. When it turns straw yellow, then we read the number on the titration,
and then we record it on our handy little recording sheet here.
Wow, that's a lot of data.
We love data.
We do love data. Okay. Well, straw yellow yet? That's wow. That looks crazy. Next up, Math Counts with Max.
Matthews Book Club, where you do extracurricular math problems.
And what are you working on?
We're working on this problem 142.
And why do you come to Math Counts?
We come to Math Counts so that we can get better at our math work.
Lovely, thank you. What's your favorite part about being a math counselor?
Working out all the problems.
Caroline.
Hey.
And are you one of the math counts people?
I'm one of the tutors, yep. So I'm not a student. I would be a really big student.
Lovely.
Thanks, Max. Now for our annual giving updates with Miss Napoli and Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. So today I'm going to ask you about like the annual fun week and why we did it and stuff. Okay, so why is this week so exciting?
This week is so exciting for St. Joseph School because it has been so long since we have done an annual fund campaign, because we worked really hard with our parish for a long time to build this building and get this campus. So now we're able to reinstate our annual fund, and we're just really excited that after a long time it's back. So all of our faculty members have committed, so we are 100% participation for our faculty members. We're also going to ask all of your parents and families and grandparents if we have their information. We're also going to reach out to our parish, everyone in the parish, our business partners, and then anyone else that wants to support the mission of Catholic education.
Let's look back at all the fun things we did for our annual fun.
Thank you for your support.
On All Souls Day, November the 2nd, we had a parish mass and a school mass in Latin. It was largely in Latin. And it was accompanied by Gregorian chants and very traditional music of that sort. When people refer to the Latin Mass, they typically refer to one of two things: either the Tridentine form of the Mass, which is the unreformed pre-Vatican II, 1962, and earlier version of the Mass, and then there's also the Mass of Vatican II being said in Latin, which is what we experienced on the 2nd. It's important that we as Catholics keep touch with our liturgical heritage and with the Latin language in the Mass, and reading the documents of the Second Vatican Council on liturgy, it's very clear that that was intended to always be a part of our liturgical life and a part of our liturgical heritage. And so when the priest faces the altar and says the prayers in Latin and when there are Gregorian chants, this is all a desire to realize the aims of the Church in the Second Vatican Council and to keep touch with our long, hundreds and hundreds of years of history of liturgical heritage that we have.
Red Ribbon Week is a time where we dedicate our time to being anti-bullying and drug-free. This is what we did.